Anyway, welcome nerds to our next round of Playtest Peril. After our after our heroes brave the lost halls of Everforge to investigate a kidnapping turned dragon cult sacrifice, whatever it was, and returns back to home base with a small army of recently unemployed kobolds who are actually now pretty happy to have a job that pays in something other than not getting eaten by a dragon. And you've all retired for or a drink in your favorite hole in the wall, all which just happens to give discounts to adventurer because as the barkeep and owner is a former adventurer himself. People were actually surprised when he retired because they thought that at even death wouldn't stop him from the adventuring life, mostly because he didn't. Because he's dead. Ed. Because he's Mortimer the skeleton.
So, what can I say? I make more money doing this.
That you do. And yes, Logan, one of Austin's recurring characters, is a skeleton in a mafia outfit.
Neat.
And other things.
Many. There's many of us all over, as many as the worlds are.
I'm just probably gonna be listening, but at the same time thinking, am I too drunk or is the skeleton dude making a lot of sense?
Well,
that's not the only thing that should befuddle you with him, because he has a large stogie that he seems to be smoking just fine as he's sipping his own glass of brandy.
Yeah, maybe he's like, does he have lungs? Would it be unpolite not to check?
Not that you
He's a scientist, but he's like that.
He may or may not have a jug inside his chest cavity that collects all the liquor he's drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sold on eBay, used brandy.
Yeah.
That's the bottom shelf.
Yeah. The locks on Druid Kachini just mumbles, "It's Mortimer, don't question it," as she gets back to Utah, talking to a potential client for the party. This gnomish gentleman and from the local Clockworkers Guild. And if you guys manage to find work from him, you might have a bit of extra help, because Kachini said she found someone to join the group, but seemed keen to skip the details on anything about who this new addition to the group is, when who should walk into the tavern but a swarm of bees in a trench coat.
Nice.
So, besides that summary, Logan, how else would you like to describe your character?
Oh god. God. Sorry.
And I'm writing this down as an idea.
Bees, my god.
Okay, so God. Well, you've given it away, is the thing. So I had so much build up.
Oh,
But
This is why you gotta
these
coordinate.
are. I can't move my token, but
oh, hold on up. This has actually happened a lot, so I'll just put it back on the app.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
so yes, these bees are. God, still can't move it. Puppeteering a rotten corpse of a kobold.
Awkward.
Yeah.
My.
Let's see if...
Quick, retcon it. It's a Knoll.
Mortimer is immediately pouring down a glass of honey.
Business is business with this dude.
And
Business as usual.
see if this new token is something you can move.
Nope.
Uh,
But God.
Maybe check to see if you're in the... Oh wait, I'm the DM, so only I can change layers.
Yeah. God.
I'm gonna make a joke that's gonna make Logan hate me, but since the token doesn't want to cooperate, I think the bees are a brat. Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
You knew I was here. You knew I do this.
And anyway, Kachini tells the client to wait till the moment as she turns and says, "Ah, no, Umbers, glad you could join us." And as said client is staring in disbelief, she just mumbles, "Don't judge a book by its cover."
I'm just probably gonna look at the bees and be like, yeah, I definitely am drunk. And just push the liquor away. Be like, no more drinks for today.
Pew's gonna look at his drink and sniff it. Try to think about if he put anything in there. Put any fun stuff in there.
Colin is gonna just look over at the bees, look at Kachini, look at the bees, and then just drink some more.
Yeah, that's probably a decent... That's probably the most logical response to this.
Dumb question, but do I have any scientist tools or stuff like that?
So
I could examine what's in the drink, just as a preemptive measure.
Yeah, don't know what exactly I'd use, so, I'm just going to say, since this is just a roleplay thing, you, check the glass and it seems to be just ordinary alcohol.
Mortimer, are you sure you didn't give us any of the strong stuff?
I mean, my hand's a little shaky from time to time. I just need to... Let me get the good hand. And Mortimer begins to go through a drawer, and you watch as he dislocates one hand, he puts a new one on. Ah, there's good old steady.
I still can't move the token, but
and I can't open the character sheet.
Most of the bees crawling around this kobold this stinky rotten kobold corpse seem like normal size, but the head of a much larger bee sticks itself through a slit in the chest of the kobold's corpse, and and you say, "Hello, fellow adventurers."
How do you do, fellow kids?
Con is gonna scoot away.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Because I just looked it up, and apparently elephants are terrified of bees.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Yeah.
I was thinking about something like that. I remember something about bees in trunks and not being a good idea.
Ooh. Yeah,
Because,
that
biggest
sounds
nose in the
creepy.
world.
Yeah. I mean, in Kachi, Amy doesn't seem to mind him, but then again, she is officially too old to give a fuck, so that tracks.
You're a druid. You wouldn't understand. You like nature.
There's nothing natural about me.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Uh, and Austin, does Faye react? Does Faye react to numbers at all?
Not really, no. He just interesting. And he goes back to helping Mert with fine-tuning his loot.
Aww.
Bardude don't give a fuck and I love him.
Yeah. Anyway, Caccini stands up. Anyway, sit. I hope all of you have adjusted to the new addition to the group, because I think our client is ready to give us the pitch for our potential job, and set Ed client seems silent for a bit before, or silently mouthing in peace. Just try to ignore that for now. Ow. I'm not sure if I can.
Just keep on drinking. You'll get over it eventually. We all do.
All the merrier, drink more. I got more whiskey, rye, brandy. It's a good song. I knew a brandy once. Man, was she wonderful.
Is it something we did?
No. Oh, no. That's nothing you did, Edna. Ambers, you're just one of the more unique people see here I've met. Anyway,
Do you
Mister.
all poop at once, or do you go one at a time in the boot and clean them out regularly?
Like,
Andrew's just gonna glare and go, why? Why that?
Con will smack the back of the head.
Really, Peter? Really?
He chimes in. I'm made of metal and wood. He's made of bees. It's no big deal.
Exactly. So, if everyone would like to get on track for 5 seconds so our clients can actually speak. Yes. Anyway, my name is Elvin Ekator Orc, and yeah, as the DM just stole that name from Warcraft, just ignore that. and I'm just, and I represent the local Clockworkers Guild. I don't suppose any of you might be familiar with that at local clock tower that's reputed to be haunted.
No.
Yeah, Numbers isn't around here, so he might need someone to get up to speed. I imagine he might. Anyway, one of our former members, one gentleman Geyer, who was a wealthy adventurer before settling down in our profession, and commissioned that hour years ago. However, she grew deathly ill as the construction neared its end, but survived long enough to hear the clock strike noon for the first time. Seemed to die happy. But the thing is some in our guild had suspicions that the tower might be used as an implement for unsanctioned summonings, and tried to have it inspected to see if it might be for the best for it to be shut down. Set inspectors ended up crushed between in the clock tower's key ears, and rumors started about that Edgar Ayer's ghost had taken vengeance, so the tower ended up abandoned. And we left some Clockwork guardians in there to deter for other visitors, but they've gone silent as well, so we might need another inspection, and preferably people who have more experience with dangerous situations, which is where you adventurers come in.
Why not just tear down the building?
Well, if it turns out to be haunted, that would probably be a bad idea. So, we need you to go in and make sure that's not the case before we knock it down.
Khan will kind of scratch his head, like, but if there's no building for the ghost to haunt, why wouldn't that work? And he's just like way in his own head, just
Because they'd
zoning
be
out.
haunting the air around them, as if the building was still there.
He's in a logical conundrum. He can't. He's gone.
It's a mood.
Well, I can tell you I'm not afraid of any ghosts.
Andre's probably just quiet, but looking at his notebook like, what herbs would repel ghost? As if in a plan B.
Yeah, we did initially he seeks to hire a company that specializes in this kind of thing, but they're busy right now. Same with if that gentleman with the green hat. And
Oops.
what was that, Logan?
Oops. Gentleman with a green hat.
Yeah. Yes, also wears overall's kind of tall, good at being carries a weird contraption around for or dealing with ghosts.
Oh. Okay. God. God.
No, I don't
Okay.
understand the reference. You said green hat?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know.
Well, let's get to the tower then.
Yes, that would probably be Iwa eyes, and I'll quickly pay for our drinks, just so Mortimer isn't completely stiffed if we die in there.
Ah, you know the rules. It's all good. I get half your property if you die anyway.
What?
Ha, joke's on him. I don't have property.
Dude.
What is property?
Joke's on him. You can't divide by 0.
Don't worry, Numbers. I'll explain it to you as best as I can on the way there. Air. Air. I was hoping to get at Eva's help for the S1, but she's busy entertaining some friends upstairs like usual. Oh, and right on key. You sit in this tiefling in and walks out of the door, followed by a small entourage. Uh, you and Kachini's just silent and said that. On the other hand, she could just hold that on the full OT. Here, I don't want to explain that to Amber. And she just swiftly hurries the party out the door.
Shoo, 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 shoo. I can just see the grandmotherly shooing motion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I still cannot move my token, but I can drop one that I can move.
Okay.
It's weird.
Hey, so. Oh, with that. Mind, maybe I'll delete you guys from the meh app quick, and once I change maps, you guys should be in the bottom right corner and just drop a token in that little room in that corner there and see if that works.
Apparently, everything's blurry.
Uh,
What is?
yeah, it's still loading.
Why is there just a picture of numbers?
Uh,
Why have you posted just a picture of numbers? Hold on, can I move it? Yay! I can move.
I don't
yay!
see Andre. Can you guys see him? Because I
Uh,
don't see my token.
not yet.
Oh, okay. You're setting up. That's fine. I thought you just.
Yeah, I know I just went out like half an hour ago, but I need to go to the bathroom again.
Yeah, yeah. I think that might be a good time for a 5-minute break before we get to the dungeon proper. So, just gonna pause the recording, and audience, we'll see you on the other side.
Is it unpause now?
It is now. Anyway, audience, welcome back. I may have made a mistake.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Understand that.
Andre broke into the building. We went in, then we punched a gear, and oh
Yeah.
man,
Robots hate us.
Okay. A more or in-depth explanation was as our heroes arrived at the clock hour and found that the entrance was sealed off during the Clockworkers Guild's inspection. And Andre saw the opportunity to test as that one unclass feature of my super soldier barbarian and shattered the door with a mighty punch just as Fee was about out to pick the lock. And as a arrived in the tower's entrance hall, they found an unlocked chest containing some measuring tools from the inspection, as well as some unlit explosives that presumably would have been used for the demolitions. While the party ignored that, they decided to make the rounds to see if they could see any ghosts in this allegedly haunted tower, and found some seemingly inactive Clockwork sentinels that at the guild had left here that seemed to be ignoring the party until Elcon and Andre had the brilliant idea of trying to damage one of the cogs to draw the ghosts out, which turned out these clockworks did not take kindly to, and now we've rolled advantage and
initiative.
initiative, and here is a Kool-Aid Man shirt Austin has, which was amusing to us, but you have no context for. Or
Oh yeah.
anyway, I was just about to roll these guys' initiatives. And,
What's a Dex tiebreaker?
like it takes your Dex modifier in account if you and an other character roll the same thing in initiative. If I just noticed that option, and now myself.
I see.
Yeah.
And all right, Kachini.
And we are missing our bard.
We both right here. I rolled 17.
What about your token? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
right
right
here.
there.
And let's see.
You can't have party without Bard.
And Austin, did you have your token selected when you rolled?
I rolled with my dice.
Ah,
Austin is not one to trust digital dice.
I
make
mean,
my own luck.
To be fair, after our experiences with Roll20, I get that. So you go right after P. Either and come on you up these two clockwork constructs, a more humanoid looking one and a more animalistic one, told you to leave one until you and Andre just start messing with the gears. How do you respond to that?
But we have. I'm not Russian. Hold on, you got me mixed up. Rougher, deeper, elephant. Think elephant. All right.
Elephant.
Think elephant.
I'll drink vodka and think Russian while you drink elephant.
But we have permission to be here.
What evidence do you have for this?
Do we have any evidence, or do we just march over here?
I think you just marched over here.
What is evidence?
Shall I go retrieve Tiny Man?
Well, he's on the other side of town, so
Too long.
yeah.
And I will move closer and hold an action if they become hostile. But I'll put my hands up in a calming gesture and say, I promise. No, I'm not Russian. I promise we were here. Sent by, do I know the name of our employer?
Gelbin Mechatork.
By Gelbin McIntork.
They they the huntsman pauses and says, "That name is not recognized."
All right. Well, I guess I'll end my turn by holding my action to attack if anyone comes close to me or my friends.
Yeah. Oh. Right. So, Andre, other than realize, that guy, I might be one of the newer members of the guild. What do you do?
Uh, well, I guess I'm gonna have Andre rage, because that's always good in a fight. And get close to the... Oh, sorry. Just moving the character sheet and it's getting in the way.
Ah.
Technical difficulties.
Do you remember how I said you can collapse it by double-clicking the top bar of the sheet?
No, I did not. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. I'm just gonna have Andre move. I can't measure right now, so we doing buddies here. He's raging. And that's all I'm gonna do for now. Since the robots haven't attacked us, I'm just gonna stay calm for now.
A calm rage.
Yeah.
Silence rage.
Oh, your rage ends if you don't attack.
Oh, fuck.
Shut
So I
the
gotta
fuck
throw a
up.
punch.
Yeah.
Too late.
Just punch yourself. It'll be fine.
You can punch Fee. It's all good. I can take it.
Good thing I didn't say what I was gonna say because then you mentioned punching Fee and it would have sounded bad. I'm just gonna punch one of the robots then. I'm gonna start
Alright.
it then.
Okay.
The barbarian starting the fight. Go figure.
That is racial profiling. Okay? You're profiling me.
Partial profile.
Eh,
Same thing.
Box
Oops, I
profiling.
clicked twice, sorry.
okay. If we're going with the first one, on the at isn't it? It is a C, but the more or humanoid of the two say as hostile actions detected, lethal force authorized, and from there, it's Peter's turn.
And do I know what I'm about to do? No.
Ben, can you give me an initiative order too, please?
Uh, you should see it right in the bottom left corner of the map. For your sake.
Yeah.
Austin is ignorant. He's so sorry.
Yeah.
The
Okay, so
what's his name's not in initiative.
yeah, because as Austin decided to just do his with regular dice.
I don't trust the digital.
Always, they hate us in the other campaign, so
Alright, so
Austin's right.
Peter's just gonna stand on top of the chest and cast Eldritch Blast on the northwest guy.
oh there's actually a wall between you and it from there.
Oh, fine. I'll be over
Yeah.
here.
Okay. And excuse me while I put the initiative order down here for Austin's sake. And
All right. Good.
okay, who did that?
Sorry, I was checking my radius on things.
Yeah, that's fine. And anyway, a 17 probably hits. Which of the two were you targeting, Peter?
Top one.
All right. Yep, armor class of 14. That hits for
2 damage.
Yep, 2 force damage.
Weak to force damage. Come on.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Ah.
That's Oh, your Eldritch Blast takes a bit out of the huntsman's shoulder armor, and it begins to look in your direction, but it's the more or animalistic shape 8th of the construct. Oxa. Atsa.
Oh, isn't it Fee?
Oh, right. Fee's up next, so you can go ahead.
Fee is going to pull out his baton and begin to do the majestic anthem.
All right.
And I'm going to use my character sheet. Attributes and abilities. Nope, not that. That's not what I need. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh dear.
Problem?
It does not seem to be on here.
Huh.
Bio, core, there we go. I had to just get to the right thing.
All right.
So I'm going to expend one of my bardic inspiration. I'm going to give all my allies temporary hit points till the beginning of my turn equal to the number I roll, plus my charisma modifier.
All right.
Everybody shall get. Roll the d6. I looked down. I thought that was an 8 for a second. Like, what the hell? No, it's a 3. 7 HP.
Okay, and that is appreciated.
8.
That will be my action, and I shall do as the bard does and stay behind the enemy lines for a little bit till I'm ready to throw down.
All right. It's the Clockwork Hound's going to do a bite attack on Andre. And that's going to crit it fail as Andre slaps its snout out of the way, and it ends up making purchase into the huntsman's leg egg instead.
Faulty wiring.
Yeah, they should really get that checked out, or you know what, they should they should actually stop these things from trying to kill you and then get it checked out. Alright, so that brings the HP down to that. And that. As a hound's turn, which brings us to the huntsman, and who is going to move in the space between Anne and Andre, which triggers the held action, and yep, that hits.
Schwack.
And as it recovers from the blow you struck to it, it's going to attack on with its lawn sword. Does 19 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Right, so that's 9 slashing damage.
Youch.
And let's see.
But luckily, I have 10 HP.
Yay! Yeah. Next up, it's Kachini's turn, who's going to produce a flame in her hand and chuck it at the huntsman, which will hit for or 7 fire damage as its metal armor begins to burn.
Metal. Like, not metal burning, but metal and it looks metal.
Yeah.
What the
The-
fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, Adam has a soundboard.
Okay.
These contraptions are always so shoddy. Which brings us up to Numbers' turn.
Okay, Numbers is kind of gonna like shuffle towards this guy, and okay, robots in D&D are usually resistant to poison. Wait,
Yeah.
are they usually resistant to acid?
No, those are two different things.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And use Infestation.
Okay.
Oh no, not Infestation. Sorry, no, wrong attack. Sorry, I meant Primal Savagery.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
Sorry. My bad. Does that hit?
Yeah, that's exactly his AC.
Cool. So Hunter's Mark. And I'm also going to do Gathered Swarm damage.
Oh. Lovely. So that is 8 plus 6. That would make 14. 17 damage total. Nice.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
Did you just
Bro.
happen to have that audio waiting for an excuse to use it?
Maybe. I have a lot of things in here that I have not been able to use, and as soon as I saw that character, I was like, ooh, I have a thing.
Yeah. Yep, that is exactly Logan's subclass.
Yeah. Yes, that is it.
You've been caught.
And anyway, that brings us back to Khan.
Alrighty. Well, might as well. I'm going to juke between Anders and here. Will
Okay.
that work?
Get juked, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
you might be able to get right under the gears.
all right. And then I guess I will go ahead and punch this fellow.
All right.
Oh, actually, I'm going to quarterstaff him. And then after that fails, I will bonus action unarmed strike.
All right. And yep, that definitely hit. And was it the huntsman or the hound you were attacking?
Huntsman, I believe. The person who went after me.
Yep, so that definitely hit. And it and it reels after being struck by one of your tusks and simply looks in your eyes and into owns greatest threat among intruders identified.
And then he will look over and say, "Are you sure the bees are terrifying?"
Bruh.
And yeah, that'll be his turn.
And just as it seems to be mulling over whether to ignore that comment, it's Andre's turn.
Okay, so Andre's gonna attack the hound thingy,
Oh,
and he is going to use Fist of War
all right.
to do it. Let me just poke.
Okay,
That doesn't hit, does it?
yeah. And also, just so you know, barbarians of second level of above can do something called reckless attack, where they can roll with advantage at the expense of attacks against them be having advantage for or the round.
I thought that meant that I could accidentally take on people close sentence numbers and con war nearby. I didn't want to use it.
Ah,
Okay. I'm gonna keep it on the down low for now.
okay. Hey, so if that's your turn, then that means Peter's up again. Leon.
Oh, I'm here.
Dude. Oh, you there.
1 damage, yay. No damage, yay.
Yeah,
Bro.
your blast unfortunately misses.
I ain't got anything else. I'm ending my turn here.
Alright, so that brings us up to Fee.
So the 7 HP that I had bestowed upon you all has now dispersed.
It was nice while it lasted.
He's gonna come here, and we could have done this the easy way, but it looks like we must do it hard way. And he's gonna pull out his rapier, which is a very fine-looking weapon. Kind of a mix between a bowstring of a violin and a rapier. And he's gonna stab, because that's what rapiers do.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Flanking DM, I have advantage.
Yep.
assign these to the I'm going to stab them. Though I did switch to
And
whip.
stabbing is not very good on his part. That is a 12.
Yeah, you have to get at least 14 to hit this guy.
I'm then going to is a. Do either? I'm blanking on the names. Khan and Lewis.
Andre.
Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Do either of them look particularly hurt?
Yeah.
Oh no, Andre Biden.
Yeah, I think most of the damage they received was taken off that temporary HP gave them.
Perfect. That's. I'm then going to use my bonus action to cast Kinetic Jaunt
Okay.
on myself. My walking speed increases by 10 feet. I don't provoke opportunity attacks. I can move through the space of another creature. It doesn't cause difficult terrain. I will
All right.
take that off. And I was right here. 5. Oh. Nope, that's the wrong one too. So 15 feet. I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement and get jiggy with it and dance through these guys to get over here to flank for Andre.
Yay.
Very appreciated.
And you watch as Fee very gracefully dodges and weaves between the robots.
Okay.
I think Andre would just clap and be like, impressive.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
And speaking of which, it's the Hound's turn. Ernan. It opens its mouth and launches a grappling hook like to on Andre and does yeah, the 9 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
Oh, I meant con.
Still does not hit.
Yeah. Okay, so that goes that opportunity to test the immovable object feature, but hopefully next turn.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah. But it's now out of the Clockwork or Unsmith Inster Earn who it is go. Owing to it will attack Con as well. 17 hit.
That will hit.
Right.
I'm going to use a reaction here, DM.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs,
Ooh.
which, using my charm and persuasion that I have, I'm going to distract him for a moment, triggering another reroll.
Okay. So, rolling the attack.
Yeah, that still hits.
So it specifically states here you use the lower number.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, so still a 17.
I'm going to choose Khan then. He has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. it makes within the next minute.
Ah, nice. Cool.
You shoot like your grandmother makes poor Porsche. Bush.
Alright, so that brings us to Ukachi Ini's turn, and she's going to Uwate to Thor Ornwe at the huntsman, so it's not quite. So it's not right up close to two of her allies, and the huntsman now has to make. Oh right, no save. It's just if it hit. It's but unfortunately, that's just one off the things AC as the fine Orange glance off some of the more heavily armored parts of the huntsman and spa Audi, and as for bonus action is anyone the par already in need of any healing at the moment?
Khan has been hit, but due to his Fortress of Flesh ability, he has tanked most of it, but he is down on HP. About 12 hit points worth down.
Okay, so Okachini's going to spare a healing word on Khan, giving him 7 hit points back. And that'll be her turn as Numbers, you're up.
Yay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing again. So yeah, that hits.
Yep.
And that 22 damage. No, wait, not 22. Yeah, 22 damage.
Nice.
International bring a shit ton of bees to work day.
I'm
Did just have all of that prepared.
No, I got that one after.
Oh, okay.
16 acid and 6 piercing.
Yeah.
That makes it different.
Yeah, and bees can continue to swarm this Onstra, doing quite a bit more damage than you'd expect bees to work on a metal creature. Its armor plating smoking from the extinct. I believe we're back to the top of the round with Khan.
Nice.
How much health does this thing have?
Well,
Quite a lot.
hopefully not much more. Well,
Does it go down?
I guess Khan will do what he does best and whack whack.
All right.
Has the cleric elephant not been doing anything?
Wait, Kachini healed and has
Yeah.
burnt it and tried to whip it.
Okay, I didn't see. Usually a cleric gets up and smacks him with a stick, so I didn't know.
Well, she's a druid, not cleric.
You know, what? You got me on all points. I'm sorry.
And both of those hit it as you put quite a few dents into this thing. Ain's armor, okay, it's 15. Ain's 15, so that's... And it's looking like it might be on the last chunk of its structural integrity if you guys keep this up, just as we get to Andre.
Okay, so I am gonna use the reckless attack.
Okay. So roll with advantage. Or just re-roll.
Yep, sorry. Forgot about that. Okay.
And you swing in wide, leaving yourself open, but smashing your fist right into this thing's face, and it looks like it's not likely to survive for much longer.
Good, some progress.
And if that's your turn, Peter, you're up.
Do it again.
All right, that definitely
Another one.
hits, and it doesn't completely destroy the thing, but it blows out a chunk of its mid-section, and this thing looks like it's struggling to stay up as the turn turns to Fee.
Fee is going to attempt to stab at this thing again. At the new one.
Okay.
Before I, yes. Ah. That's much better. It's going to be an 18.
Yep, that definitely hits.
It's 1d8 plus 3. Six piercing damage.
Wonderful. Well, you may manage to deal a blow through the gaps in the hound's armor, and while it's nowhere close to its humanoid compatriot, it did not seem to enjoy that very much either, as we go to the hunt.
Well, Fee's going to dance over here. Give
Oh.
Khan an advantage next turn. And to
Okay.
block off the other guy.
Ace. And Ija.
Yeah.
There seems to be an
Yeah.
there seems to be an error with how one of the scenes he Eater's is written, so gotta check that in the physical booklet. Eh. And hold on, so so okay, and don't know why I bothered fixing that feature, considering it's probably not going to be viable right now, so this thing will just attack with its lawn sword or that fee and miss. Eh. And which brings us up to Kachi. Amy, as she mumble, ulls, and to think the people who made this might be proud of their work, as she throws another flame at it, which unfortunately misses. Never mind then. Which brings us up to numbers.
Yay. Another one?
Alright.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
So it's not anything I can do as a bonus action.
Alright. So.
Hold on. 39. Yeah, no, I don't think so. No.
Right, so that brings us to Con.
Is that Adam?
Yeah, that's Am.
Ah.
Honest?
BRB.
Ah.
Sorry, I am back.
Yeah. Con, it's your turn. Now, the huntsman is not looking good.
Well, might as well get it a whack.
Alright. And that definitely hit. It says your or staff pierces right through the thing in's chest. Killing it, but it seems to have also done something you didn't expect. As Demon Shrapnel will explode out of the thing aims to destroy body and everything. Everyone within 5 feet of it has to make a dex save.
Ooh, I'm fucked.
Well, yeah, even with danger sense, yeah, that didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and I'll roll for.
Not nat 20.
Okay, and let me.
Remember, he is very graceful. You just pirouettes away.
Eh. I'll roll for the Clockwork Hound since it's also within the radius.
How much damage do we take if we didn't do the dex save?
I am just about to roll all that.
Oh, sorry.
So, you take 13 fire damage, half if you succeeded.
I can't do math. Let me go to
What
the
was the
calculator.
DC?
The EC was 13.
That's 22 or 20. Oh no, sorry, that's 6 or 7.
Okay.
So is it 6 or 7?
I think you usually round down, so 6.
All right.
Oh, so it was 6. I took out 13. I can't do math.
Then I'll see what
damage.
Andre's.
After taking out 6, I ended up with 26.
Okay.
According to the calculator.
So.
Not me, the calculator.
Ah.
It's 13 for Andre. It would be.
Oh, wait, so
Wouldn't
it's 13. Guys!
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
good with numbers. You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
You failed the saving throw.
Okay, so I'm at 19, like last session. This is becoming a habit.
Ah. And as for the hound, it takes the damage as well. And it looked like it was about to take another strike just as its comrade blew up in its face.
Yes. And then,
Bruh.
after brushing off some shrapnel off my thick hide, thick, I will flank with Andre and whack with my bonus action.
Okay. And yeah, that definitely hits.
I'd like to think there's a bit of shrapnel in my knuckles that I just hit him with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds fucking badass.
Yeah.
Eh. And as you jam that shrapnel right into one of the things, well, this thing doesn't exactly have eyes, but one of those openings kind of looks like eyes, so you figure that would be a good place to put a sharp, pointy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Andre, you're up.
Okay. So Andrew's a little annoyed at that boom that went up in his face. So I'm going to use the Fist of War, see if that gets this dude dead.
Okay. And yeah, that hit. It's an... Well, it does seem to do a good deal of damage. This thing was still relatively intact by the time its comrade exploded, so it's still in relatively good shape. Ape has the turn as it gets up to Peter's turn.
Don't.
Okay. Hey, just as you power up an Eldritch Blast of fire at the hand, out a small and thankfully not sharp bit of metal from the huntsman's explosion hits you in the head and
There we are.
and makes you turn, so your blast hits Fee instead.
Sorry, I complete a joke.
Mhm.
Fee will take
Return.
little damage.
Welcome back,
Okay.
Sandy.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so the attack hit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. People will have to disconnect.
Yeah, I think the call just said, no, you've been talking for a while. I'ma drop it.
Yeah.
We gotta kill this thing, people. I think Discord's mad at us for taking too long.
So,
Well-
DM, you want me to take the damage from the hit?
Yeah.
He's okay. I'm not that low anyway. I'm only at 16.
So, and once you're done untaking that off, it is your turn.
Oh, shoot. I gotta roll for a concentration check. Should have done that with my other thing. That one would pass. Those both pass. Okay, cool. I am going to first check my radius on something here. I am going to. God damn it. You guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Hi.
Thought one side there. I'm gonna thunderclap.
Okay,
I want to need a Constitution saving throw from everyone within 5 feet of me. So that includes my allies. But you are hearty, big, beefy people. I assume you could do very well.
15 from the hound.
That just beats my save.
And Andre.
Just going. I think it's taking a bit to charge. How much is the AC?
Spell save is 14, so a Constitution saving throw of 14 or higher.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm mad now.
Danger sense is just not as useful for you as it's supposed to be this session.
The rest
Well-
hate me. They hate Luna and they hate Andre. We'll see if Argy has better luck.
I'm starting to think that Andre, his muscles are mostly inflated.
He's only 2 damage, no worries. I'm going to
Help.
Eh, and only 1 damage for the thing you were trying to attack.
Yay.
no, it doesn't take anything because it made the save.
Ah, forgot cantrip saves work that way.
Some do. I'm going to dance over here. We let the muscles take care of this. It's all fine. Fine and dandy.
And also, I should probably stay away from them in case they're angry at me.
I'm not afraid of that at all. That does not fear me. I am good.
Yep, and next up is the Hound, as it's going to attempt to launch its tripping tongue on at Khan again, and does a 20 hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take 9 slashing damage and must take a strength saving throw or be knocked prone with advantage because of that.
Hey, just made it.
Yep. Yes, its grappling hook unwraps around you and you feel it cut into you. It attempts to pull you to the ground, but you stay firm in your stance and stay on your 2 feet.
I'll enter a sumo stance and just not be moved.
Yep. Maybe if the Clockworkers get prepared for their creations fighting sumo wrestlers, maybe they'd be doing better right now. As we are brought back to Kachini. And she's going to notice that Andre seems to have taken a bit from the explosion, so she'll drop another healing word on him. And make another flame attack on the Hound, and that'll definitely hit for 3 fire damage. And that'll be her turn. So Asli puts 6 hit points back on Andre's HP. That brings us back to numbers.
So I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the Hound, which I can do.
Of course.
Okay, so the kobold meat hive has gotten burnt up in the explosion, so he shuffles around and bits of burnt kobold skin are like dropping to the ground, exposing bone, and you can see like the bees moving around inside its rib cage, like and the big queen bee.
I'm
Anyway.
concerned for Khan because he's right here and he's probably seeing all this shit, and I'm kind of
He's not
concerned for
happy.
him now.
Yeah.
For Sweetie.
Primal savagery. Oh my god. Hunter's mark. Gathered swarm. Oh my
Oh.
god, that's the worst damage I have ever done so far.
I
Well,
told you the dice hate us.
yeah, unfortunately, a few of your bees might have perished in the explosion, so... Oh, the effect is not as deadly as you'd have hoped, but luckily this thing is starting to get worn down by everyone's attacks, as it is Khan's turn yet again.
Alrighty. Well, I'm already flanking, so might as well do what the monk do. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you bring in your staff right there down on this thing's head and put one hell of a dent into it. So, let's see, 6 plus 7, that's 13, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this thing isn't looking too hot.
Okay, I will spend a key point and do a flurry of blows.
Alright.
Another 13 damage.
Alright, and this thing only had 11 hit points left, so how do you want to do this?
Well, after I give it a nice crack with the staff, perhaps opening up some vital points, I'd like to ram Khan's tusks right into the opening and then fling it against the gear.
Yep, and this thing's just shredded, but as it's getting crushed against those two cogs, you begin to think, wait, aren't I forgetting something about these things just as its core or explodes again?
Hey, maybe it'll damage the machinery.
I'm in the thing again. I'm in the blast range again.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh no. Does that make it?
See, yeah, that's exactly the DC.
Oh, thank god.
So,
Oops.
oh, and luckily this isn't quite as powerful as the last one. And as if you failed, you'd only get 8 damage, and both of you succeed, so it's just the 4 fire damage.
Ouchies.
Alright. And the hair singed on Khan's fur, he's not looking the best either. He's gonna go sit next to Andre, away from the bees.
Andrew's gonna put a hand on his shoulder and be like, I got you, buddy. Just stay with me. Bees won't hurt you. I've studied them.
I need to find a new meat hive.
I
Well,
don't know if you can find that here, dude.
I'm sure we'll find something for you eventually. Like maybe if we find one of those inspectors who's supposed to have died Oh wait, they were crushed by the gear, so it probably won't be intact.
Oh gosh.
Andrew's just gonna sort of go gross.
Just burning
That
flesh.
was quite exciting.
Just the smell of burning rotten flesh filling the air.
Ew, cobalt flesh.
God. I wonder if it would. I wonder if purple would taste anything like crocodile.
I
Just
mean,
wondering-
I don't think the rotten one would taste good.
No, probably not.
if there's one thing. No, I do not know. Never mind. This is not a good comparison.
Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you all unwind from the bed, you ruminate on these giant ears you just tried to mess with. Ether earlier. From the center of each ear leads a 1-foot diameter iron shaft that leads to the ceiling, apparently leading to other gears in the upper part of the tower. A small gear fed by a crankshaft that terminates in a sparking golden sphere right here. It seems to provide the motive force to turn these larger gears. And anyone who'd like to make an intelligence check may see if they can tell if this is usual for constructions of this type.
Rafi will take roll just because he's a jack of all trades.
Yep.
Yep,
I think
tracks.
this might be a group of dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I roll 6. Yes, I do.
Yeah. And
I am something of a mechanic myself.
and yeah, and also Leon Liz, you made intelligence saves, checks, and also you forgot to
Lizzie.
turn off advantage.
We made an intelligence check
Aha!
without turning off the advantage. Real
Yeah.
life intelligence not so high.
I am something of a
I gotta go to the
mechanic.
bathroom again.
Okay.
Sorry.
Perhaps, Han. Where the fuck is intelligence?
It's literally one of the stats on the far left side of the sheet.
Oh, okay, so I click it here instead of the other. I like
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
And
Oh, that's not too bad.
the funny thing, the number you rolled when you did the save was just 1 off the DC.
Back.
And anyway,
Whatever, I'm going to the bathroom too.
yeah, so I'm going to call a 5-minute break and not pause it this time because I'm paranoid about that now, and I'll probably just edit out the break manually later.
Out of curiosity, Ben, how much longer are we going to run tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a test in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe when people, once I've described what either found out we could pause for the night and continue some other time.
Okay.
So I'm just going to throw this out here very quickly. We have off of school Friday. I was supposed to partake in a session tomorrow night, but a couple of my members aren't feeling well, so we aren't playing tomorrow night.
Okay.
So I'm free actually for a longer time tomorrow because of Easter break and just my schedule lining up. So if we want to, if everybody is free, I am free tomorrow night.
Okay. Hey, so I'll raise the question once everyone gets back. And I'll BRB myself quick.
I'm back. Oh.
And Ben's gone for a second.
Yes, he is.
Today we'll be making some soup. Not just any ordinary soup. I'll be teaching you the award-winning head crab jambalaya. First, in order to make Cascade jambalaya, you're going to fill your pot with 2 quarts organic vortessence, which is 1 part canal acid, diluted with real Vortigaunt sauce, equal parts. This is your broth, and you're going to slowly bring it to a boil. While that's coming to a boil, throw in 3 head crab hearts, either full or diced, based on your preference. A healthy amount of snark roe, or roughly 2 teaspoons. That means snark shit, Gordon.
All right.
I'm back.
I want to make a Swedish chef character now.
Next you should-
Schmurgishy. Schmurgish.
Next, you should play the audio track of the guy making Doritos and then accidentally making gold again.
Oh, I don't have that one. But I do have some very funny Half-Life sound clips. Because I like that game.
That'll probably work.
I mean, my favorite line of all the Half-Life games is this guy here.
Sometimes I dream about cheese.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I live in Wisconsin. We dream about cheese all the time.
Oh, yes.
If
And-
you live in Wisconsin, are you a cheesehead or not a cheesehead?
Well, I am cheesehead. It is a part of my very fiber of my being.
Okay.
I can't talk with the Uper Dare accent there for a character. Do a bard like this, yeah.
I know someone who played a cleric who was like a fatherly type, but he just had that accent because he loves Fargo.
Eh. And
You've heard about that? You know about that Midwest? Or God, my accents are mixed up there. We got Midwest nice there, eh? Yeah, we're very friendly folk up here, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
what an interesting topic of conversation to return to.
Oh yeah, there. Like,
Jeez.
always a good time up here and up in Wisconsin. We got the snow and the beer and lots of cheese. It's all good, all fun.
Have you ever had fudge cheese?
If I ever had what?
Fudge cheese. It's cheese.
I have. It is delicious.
Yeah. That stuff is pure childhood for me.
I remember my mom making with Velveeta once. So
I've never made it at home. I've always bought it from cheese places.
no, it's very good there.
I'm not sure about making it from Velveeta. That seems a bit sacrilegious to me. I don't know.
It's a cheap version of it, but it's a tasty version nonetheless. It's still cheese.
I don't know. Velveeta, that's basically like that's basically water and plastic. If you really think.
It is the spam
Shots
of
fired.
cheeses. This is true.
Eh. And my personal experience with cheese is I know that there's cheddar and marble's what you call the white one, right?
Marvel's the mix there, Ben.
Ah,
Have
then
you never put like Parmesan on like your pasta
oh right, Parmesan. That's the other one I know.
there? I put
I'm lactose
Parmesan in it.
intolerant.
I put Parmesan in everything I can. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It is
Thus, you've seen firsthand and my expertise when it comes to this kind of dairy product.
the best one is that I ever had was a aged white cheddar. It was like a 15-year aged, extra sharp white cheddar. That thing was so sharp it could cut like a knife.
Nice. Yeah, my brother gave me some. It was like Irish cheddar the other day. Some real good stuff. Even
Ooh.
came with a wax seal around it and little packages.
That's good too.
Oh,
That
fancy.
that hit the spot.
But yeah,
If I get you into the saw traps with cheese.
Yeah, Wisconsin, we're known for a couple things there. Beer and cheese being the main one, with serial killers being number 3. No, we got the Ed Gein and the Jeffrey Dahmer, like a whole bunch of crazies, crazy dairy.
For me, it's Wisconsin is mostly just where I go to get my parents go to get motorcycles, buy motorcycles.
Oh, yep, we got Harley Davidson up in here,
No, not Harley. We got Harvey here. I'm talking more like Triumph.
I know Harley Davidson is, I believe, headquartered in Wisconsin. I believe it is. I don't drive motorcycles. That's my aunts and uncles.
Oh, and I go to Daisho-Con when I can.
Daishokan is sadly no longer a thing.
Yeah. Are they not doing it anymore?
No, Daishokan ended. That's my hometown. The college that hosted Daishokan is where I live.
Well, you live right in Wisconsin Dells?
Daishokan was hosted by UWSP.
Okay.
And we had it hosted here at the Ramada in Point. So about 10 years ago, when the Ramada was torn down, and so they were looking for other hotels to move it to, and no hotel in the area wanted it. But the Kalahari was like, "Hey guys, you can come here."
Yeah.
But yeah, COVID kind of killed it.
Yeah.
But Daishokan was hosted by my college, that I'm an alum of.
Nice. Were you there at the year of Daisho-Con in the Kalahari where they had a baby kangaroo and tiger out front in the lobby?
I can't recall.
I'm gonna say no then, because if there was a baby kangaroo in the lobby, you'd probably notice.
I would have noticed. I remember Kalahari always had the lions and the tigers in the showcase.
Well, this was like actual baby animals, not just the statues.
No, these are actual animals that they had in the little pen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were only there for one time I got there.
Yeah, no, I do miss Daishokan. It was a good time. I had I know we're getting off topic here, Ben. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I went the year where John Swayze, who voices like Van Hohenheim from Full Metal, he was there as one of the speakers, and I was dressed up as the Count of Monte Cristo from the anime.
Nice.
and I walked in on the panel that he was speaking in, and he stops, stares at me, and just stands up and goes, "Yes, yes."
Bruh.
I have never felt so empowered in my life.
I remember my first time at DaishoCon. This is gonna hopefully it'll make you laugh. The first cosplay I saw was two furries in BDSM. So that was interesting. I was like 12 or 16.
Oop. No
And-
longer funny.
And one of the panels we wanted to go to, we went in, and I forget what it was, but it wasn't that because it got canceled. So the next one got moved up, and we came in. This was my brother, and his girlfriend at the time, now wife, and we started hearing someone talk about tentacles going around Hogwarts, and we quickly realized that it was a fanfic reading section that was not safe for work.
Yeah, the not safe word.
So that
Big
was
oops.
an interesting first show.
I mean, tentacles, I don't mind. Hogwarts, keep it away from me. Keep
Yeah,
it away from me.
It was
I
like
prefer the tentacles.
I'm
by
gonna
Hogwarts. I mean like Harry Potter castle, as in
Yeah, I know.
two
It's like Harry Potter.
Okay,
Away.
I just wanted to be specific. There was two buildings fucking. I don't know why. Didn't stick around to find
How
out.
would you do that?
I don't,
How?
Fan fiction.
Well,
I'm not. It didn't stick around for details. Anyway, what did we learn? What did Peter Stonesworn learn?
Yeah, yeah.
Cut in. This is the cutting.
okay.
Ben, have you got the
Yeah,
theme
you
sound
have the
back on?
power.
Is Adam back yet?
Oh, yeah, I've been here. I've been just
Okay,
hearing
yeah.
and taking this all in.
After that lovely.
Are you recording
Edit
again?
that out. Edit that out, Ben.
Don't.
Okay, after that lovely diversion, Pete, Eater, or you try to remember if any of the eggheads back at your fraternity might have mentioned like this, and you remembered, oh yeah, there was an artificer or there who once shut up about this kind of thing. And you seem to, and you can tell that these gears on this floor are completely unnecessary to manage the clock. The ones on the upper floor would be completely sufficient. So if these aren't necessary for the clock, what are they for? And we might have to answer that question another day because it's getting a bit late for Austin, but he said...
No, go ahead.
But he said that he's actually free tomorrow if everyone else would be available there and to finish up this one.
What hour?
Possibly. It's Easter Friday tomorrow for me. So I'll ask.
Fair point.
At least for me, I'm free, but I need to know the hour because I think it's my turn to cook, and if I'm cooking birria, that takes like 6 hours. But if it is tomorrow, I think I'll be free. I can just cook earlier. Or I could cook something else that doesn't take that long. I'll just raid the fridge.
I'm good for tomorrow night at some point. as I was telling Ben, we have off on Friday from school, and my D&D session that I was going to be in tomorrow canceled because some people are sick, and so I have free time. I can go later. I could start whatever, just as a option for everybody.
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow between, I guess if you guys are going off the 7 o'clock time that we started today. For myself, I'm Pacific Standard Time. 7 o'clock. I'm free any time between 5 and 7 to start.
Right in 2-hour time day. Inference, that would be. You want all.
Actually, I will just ask right now. I'll just ask Sam if we're doing anything right now.
Okay.
Oh damn! That cosplay looks awesome.
There you go.
I am
Yeah.
so jealous. I'm looking for what to cosplay because we have a Comic-Con in May, and I'm still thinking. So that looks awesome.
That does a lot of blue face paint.
Yeah, that's the problem. The paint. I was thinking of one of my favorite Monster High characters, but her skin is green and her dress is short, so I have to paint my arms and my neck and my face, and it's like no.
I went as
Never
Frollo
mind,
from
I'll have to get back
Hunchback
to
of
you.
What, Ben?
Okay. You said you'll have to get back to me?
Yeah.
Okay. And at that note, I think that's a good point to stop the recording.